हम करे साचा सोहेला साचे शब्द सुहाया राम तन फिर मेल भया प्रभ आप मिलाया राम। हुक्मनामा श्री गुरु ग्रंथ साहिब पेज 439-440 अंग 439 440। एक ओंकार सतगुर प्रसाद आसा महला तीजा छंत कर पहला। हम करे साचा सोहेला साचे शब्द सुहाया राम तन फिर मेल भया प्रभ आप मिलाया राम। प्रभु आप मिलाया सच मन वसाया कामनी सहजे माती। गुरु शब्द सिगारी सच सवारी सदा रावे रंग राती। आप गवाए हर वर पाए तार रस मन वसाया। कौन नानक गुरु शब्द सवारी सफल्यो जन्म सुभाया। आसा महला थर्ड। In this Shabad, Guruji tells us from his personal experience how we can meet God and what kind of bliss we enjoy when we are blessed with this union. He says, "O my friends, a true blissful song is singing in my home of the heart, which is adorned with the true word of God. This bliss is due to the reason that the union of the bride soul and the spouse God has taken place, but it is God himself who has brought about this union. The way God has brought about this union is that first he enshrined truth in the mind of the bride, and she was imperceptibly intoxicated with his love. When embellished by Gurbani, the Guru's word, she is adorned with truthful living and imbued with his love. She always enjoys God's company. When a bride's soul sheds her self-conceit and finds her groom God, then she enshrines God's relish in her mind. So Nanak says that the bride's soul, who is embellished through Guru's word, all her life becomes fruitful. Para 1. दूजड़े कामनी फरम फुली हर वरना पाए राम। कामनी गुण नाही बिरथा जन्म गवाए राम। बिरथा जन्म गवाए मन मुखयानी औगनवंती छूरे। आपना सतगुरु सेव सदा सुख पाया तां फिर मिलिया हदूरे। देख फिर विगसी अंदरों सरसी सच्चे शब्द सुभाए। नानक बिन नावे कामनी परम पुरानी मिल प्रीतम सुख पाए। Next, commenting on the state of those brides who remain in duality, the love of worldly things instead of God, Guruji says, in duality, the bride soul is lost in doubt and she does not obtain union with her spouse God. Such a woman has no merit and she wastes her life in vain. Yes, the foolish, self-conceited bride who is without any merits wastes her life in vain and keeps repenting. But when, by serving her true Guru, that is, by following his advice, she finds eternal peace, she meets her God right in front of her. Then upon seeing her spouse, she blooms with joy in her heart and she becomes absorbed in the beautiful word of the true God. O Nanak, we have to remember that without meditating on God's name, the human bride remains straying in doubts, and only upon meeting her spouse does she obtain peace. Para 2. फिर संग कामनी जाने गुर मेल मिलाई राम। अंतर शब्द मिली सहजे तप्त बुझाई राम। शब्द तप्त बुझाई अंतर सात आई सहजे हर रस चाख्या। मिल प्रीतम अपने सदा रंग माने सच्चे शब्द सुभाख्या। पढ़ पढ़ पंडित मोनी थाके पेखी मुक्त न पाई। नानक बिन भक्ति जग बारा ना सच्चे शब्द मिलाई। Now Guruji describes the bliss enjoyed by the bride soul who has been united with her groom, God, through the Guru. He says, O my friend, the bride's soul, after uniting with him, the Guru has united with God. She has realized her spouse, God, in her company. Then through the word of the Guru, her fire of desire is extinguished and calmness prevails within her, and she imperceptibly enjoys the relish of God's name. Meeting her spouse God, she always enjoys the bliss of love, and through the true word of the Guru, utters words in praise of God. The scholars and silent sages have exhausted themselves by continually reading the scriptures and by simply adopting holy garbs. They have not obtained salvation. In short, O Nanak, without God's worship, the world has gone crazy in the love for worldly riches, and it is only through the true word of the Guru that God unites any bride soul with him. Para 3. साधन मन अनंद भया हर जियो मेल प्यारे राम साधन हर कै रस रसी गुर कै शब्द अपारे राम शब्द अपारे मिले प्यारे सदा गुण सारे मन वसे सहज सुहावी जां पिर रावी मिल प्रीतम अग्नि अवगन से सहज सुहावी जां पिर रावी मिल प्रीतम अवगन से जित घर नाम हर सदा थे आइए सोए लड़ा जुग चारे नानक नाम रते सदा आनंद है हर मिलया कारज सारे. Finally, Guruji described the blissful life of those Guru following souls who become united with God. He says, bliss reigns in the mind of that bride soul whom God has united with him. Through the infinite word of the Guru, that bride is enraptured in the relish of God. Yes, through the infinite word of the Guru, that bride is totally intoxicated in the relish of God's love. She meets her beloved through the word of praise of the limitless God and always enshrines his merits in her mind. These merits remain embedded in her mind. Her couch of mind looks beauteous when she enjoys her beloved God, and meeting the dear spouse, all her faults disappear. O my friend, in the heart in which there is always meditation of God's name, there continuously plays a song of joy. O Nanak, they who are imbued with the love of God's name are always in bliss, and upon meeting God, all their tasks are accomplished. Para 4-1-6. The message of this Shabad is that the bride soul who has experienced the joy of the presence of God in her heart always remains in a state of peace, happiness, and bliss. But the bride soul who is caught in love of worldly riches and power, she is full of faults and cannot obtain to God by outside rituals, studies, or holy garbs. The only way to experience union with God in our own heart is to meditate on his name with true love and devotion. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. SGGSP 439-440. Thank you.